Are you happy with your life? Are you satisfied with your life? Are you at peace with your life? If you are not, then this is the time to sit down and think about it. If you are a 50-year-old woman and when you look into your mirror and you see, oh, I'm a fat, ugly woman, that's what you see. And then maybe your career is, you didn't have any career so far, or maybe the career you had is giving you good money, but it's not the career you always wanted. This is a career that never give you satisfaction, that peace, that joy. Or the marital relationship, you are married from last 20 years but marriage is just uselessly going on. You have kids but you have no good relationship with your kids. Now if you think your time is gone, you are 50-year-old and your time is gone, ask a 75-year-old woman. She will tell you, honey, you have lot of time. You are just 50-year-old, you have 25 more years to live. An average human lifespan, if you think, is 75 years, then for next 25 years this is the kind of the life you want to live mindlessly. And by the way, who defines this, that in 20s you should be doing this, in 30s you should be doing this, in 40s 50s you should be doing this? Yes, you should be getting married at 20s, you should have a solid career in your 30s. But if you don't have, if you didn't have, by whatever reason it had been, is it the end of the world? This means that you cannot do anything right now because your time is gone. If you are watching this video and you are, I assume you are alive, you are not a dead person, you have all the rights. You have all the rights, my dear sister. You have all the rights and you're worthy, and you are good enough to do anything at any age and any stage of your life. I know people. Personally, I know very well these people. A 50-year-old person who had a very good career, but that person wanted to go to the medical school. That's what his desire was when he was in his teenage or in his 20s, but he could not do that at that time. Now he wanted to go to medical school at 50 years old, at 50 years of age. He left everything. Yes, it took him many years. Next 10 years of life went into that, becoming that person, becoming that doctor he wanted to be, that successful doctor he wanted to be. But he gave that happily, those 10 years, next 10 years. At age of 50, he made the decision, and by 60, he was the kind of the doctor he wanted to be. 60. But now he's living, he's 65-year-old living happily because this is what he wanted to do. He will not die with that unsatisfaction. And there are so many YouTube channels where old women have started working. In 70s, these women started working and then they went into the bodybuilding and all those kind of things. 70-year-old woman fighting with all kind of diseases, and then she is done with it and she made that decision that I want to live a happy life. I want to live a healthy life. And then she start working out. What benefit of social media? You can see so many examples around you. If they are not in your real life around you in person, you can see them on YouTube channels. People are living those lives at any age. You want to change, whatever change, whether it's your health, whether it's your looks, whether it's your career, it's your relationship. If you are not happy with your marriage, and have made so many videos, and those videos are not for 20s 30 years old women, those videos are for anybody. If you are not happy and satisfied with your marriage life, it doesn't mean go and change the husband. That's one disastrous thing you will do, because changing husband will not solve the problem is you, within you. You have to change you. There's so many videos I make about relationships. I'm 43-year-old and this is what I learned from marriage. This is what I learned from my marriage and the people around me. Because you learn from your own mistakes and the mistakes other people do around you, you learn from that, and that's where you collect that experience and you change the things in your life. And then when you see the results, that's what I'm talking about here. When you make the change, you are just one decision away. It does not matter with whatever age you are just one decision away from making that change. If you had no career, you never worked in your life, nothing, you never earned any money in your life till the age of 50, you can start it now. There's so many examples, so many women in their 60s. I was seeing the grandmother, 68-year-old grandmother who started her own business. Some other day I was watching that video, and now she is running a very successful business. 68-year-old. In coming years, do you want to become liability on your family, your kids, your husband, or society, to the world? Or you want to become an asset to everybody? But if you do not have that thing in you, how you can give it out to others? Why we think the way we think? Because this is the way we talk to ourselves. Self talk. What you are talking with yourself in your mind. Are you using the derogatory, shaming, guilty filled words for yourself? Or you're using the uplifting, positive words for yourself? How you talk to yourself? Do you tell yourself, oh, Renu, life is over? Or you tell, no, Renu, it's not over. As long as I'm alive, as long as I'm breathing, I have all the chances to make the change, to be what I want to be. Do you talk to yourself like that, or you talk to yourself the other way? We think other people are doing this to us, but it's not other people, it's not the circumstances, it's not the situations, it's you. How you talk to yourself. You can bloom from wherever you want and whenever you want. Who will decide that time? The best time is when you make the decision. If you want to lose weight today, you want to look beautiful, you want to look healthy, and you right now you're fighting with all kind of diseases, you can come out of it any moment. Make that decision. Make that decision. Talk to yourself nicely. Think about it. Sit down with yourself and think what kind of language I want to use to myself. And use the words, uplifting words for yourself. What is this mindset shift thing is? When you start talking to yourself differently. As you're watching this video, make this decision right now. As you're watching me, that okay, whatever I talked with myself in the past, it's okay. It's done. It's over. Now from this very moment, I'm not going to use those derogatory, shaming, belittling words for my own self. I'm 60-year old, who cares? I'm 70-year old, who cares? I want to make the change. I have all the rights to live the life I want to live. I can make the change right now. You want that peace, you want that satisfaction. When you are on deathbed, you should not have this, oh, I wish I could do that. No. Okay, I made the mistakes up till that point of my life. At that very moment, I became the game changer, and that changed the whole trajectory of my life. You are not going to become liability for anybody. You will become asset. You will become that happiness, that positiveness in your own life and then in other people's life. Because you can only give what you have. Think about it, what you are giving it to your children if you have kids. What you are giving it to them. What legacy you will be leaving. That mom lived a mindless, useless life. Mom became the game changer because one day she made the decision that she will not look back again in her life, and she made the decision to make the change, and she did what she wanted to do, be it her career, be it her relationships, be it her health. She took the responsibility of that and she did it. Do you want to leave that legacy? It's not about doing all those big things in the world. If you take care of your own self, you will make, when you leave the earth, you will leave the earth a better place.